Hey everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning back into Relevant Jukebox, and today we're going to talk about the newest album from Hum, Inlet. So this is the fifth full-length studio album from the 90s rock band, and their first in 22 years. And this album is following up two pretty beloved albums in their catalog from the 90s, You Prefer an Astronaut and also Downward is Heavenward. So I wasn't really quite sure what to expect to hear from a new record from Hum. I mean, I was guessing that they were just going to kind of give us more of the same, which overall wouldn't be that bad of a thing. You know, maybe some modern day production techniques could really flesh out their like sludgy grunge gaze sound, make it a little more interesting or something. But after listening to this entire album a couple times over here, I've learned to kind of be careful what you wish for. The first pass that I took of this record, I was really excited, mainly because my brain was like, this is a new Hum record. It sounds like another Hum record. This is great. In a lot of ways, I mean, it does sound like they picked up right where they left off from the 90s, this feeling like it's some kind of like snowboarding videotape you could have found in like a rental store back in the day. The guitars on here are super beefy and fuzzy sounding like you might expect, and the chord progressions do have a noticeable, slightly brighter tone to them, and the singer Matt does sound pretty much the same as what came off of old records. But where this record ended up losing my attention over time was just the progressions that these tracks take and how boring they are. They're just a little too repetitive and slow churning to remain interesting across their 5-minute plus run times. I mean, most of the tracks on here actually stretch to 8 or 9 minutes. I mean, take the opening track, Waves, for example, how it's basically 5.5 minutes of the same guitar line washing over you like you're stuck in a wave on the ocean that you don't want to be stuck in. And I mean, I don't know, like overall, I left this album feeling like, there wasn't much payoff to it listening to the whole thing. I guess maybe like the track Desert Rambler ended up being my favorite in the bunch. So I mean, it's tough. It's like, for a comeback record, I do think it is a pretty decent album over here. Not exactly butt rock like I hear a lot of people throwing around online, but it does flirt with that pretty close. And if you're a massive Hum fan, I'm sure you're gonna get a lot of enjoyment out of this record, and you can't necessarily fault the band overall for giving the fans what they want, sticking to their roots. And that's how I approached this record. However, I just thought the songwriting just felt so flat and became boring. And that was something that I thought was very noticeable across this whole album. So with that being said, I'm feeling a 6 over here on Inlet. And if you're interested in picking this up on a vinyl, it looks like Polyvinyl Records are actually handling the physical releases. It's on a double 180-gram black vinyl. I'm gonna have links down below if you guys wanna grab that. And if you listen to Hum's comeback record, what did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and share. And if you want more content from me, hit that subscribe button. Peace.